Hello guys, Crispy here and welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, I'm gonna be testing a GeForce GTS 150. Yes, you heard that right, it's not a GTX card. Something kind of weird that I found with this GPU is that although it's definitely a GTS 150, it only installs the GTS 250 drivers and there are no drivers for the 150. It's like, what is this? As you can probably see right there, it's indeed a GTS 150. You can even see that right there. That's like the code name of the GPU itself, and it's different from the 250. The main difference about the 150 and the 250 is that the 150 is actually based on the 65 nanometer process, and the 250 is based on the 55 nanometer process. It's just weird. Why did NVIDIA do this? I have no clue. There are no drivers for this. And the GTS 150 is actually an OEM card, so it wasn't released for the masses, you know. But anyways, the GTS 150 released back in 2009, and let's see what this 12-year-old GPU can do in 2021, shall we? So we're now in the desktop, and as you can see, it shows up as GeForce GTS 250, although it's not really a 250. I don't know what to say about this. You can see all of its specs right here. It's a G92 GPU with 65 nanometers, and that's exactly the same as the GTS 150, this one right here. You can see that the 250, which is this one, has a GPU name of G92B. So it's not the same. So let's get into the games. And first up, we got the legendary GTA 5. This game is extremely well optimized. It usually runs on older hardware pretty well. We're playing at 720p resolution using the DirectX 10 API because this GPU doesn't even support DirectX 11. That's also why we're not testing more recent titles. And using the normal settings, which are the lowest in this game. So we're here. 720p looks to be very promising. We're close to 60 FPS. We didn't even need to disable the shadows here in this one, guys. I am liking this, and the 1 GB of VRAM is plenty for 720p gaming in GTA 5. So this is really nice. Let's see if it stutters once we are driving really fast through the city. But so far, even the frame time graph is pretty flat. This is really nice, guys. On a 12-year-old GPU, I think it's running better than the 9800 GT and the 8800 GT, and that's to be expected because it's basically a rebranded 9800 GTX. Oh boy, okay, no, it's all good, it's playable, guys, and the game doesn't look that bad either. You know, I could play it comfortably at 720p resolution. It's a bit pixelated, but I've had worse, definitely, right? Alright, we went through the peoples without... Well, we only hit one of them. Well, maybe like 20, but it doesn't matter. It's a YouTube family-friendly video, so most demanding area sometimes because of the bushes. Hello, Jack. How's it going, buddy? Everything all right? Oh, boy, don't do this. I don't really want to run over you, buddy. No, Jack. Okay, he's fine. He's totally fine. Okay, let's see our frames inside of these bushes right here, because this is definitely very intensive, but it still doesn't drop from 30, so it's a nice experience. Next up, we got Battlefield 4, which a lot of people are actually playing these days. We're playing at 720p using the low settings. Wow, look at these FPS, guys. Oh boy. Okay, this is a 64-player server, by the way. Let's go, let's push. There we go. There are more of them here. Oh boy. Okay. There are. Shoot at the other guy, please. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna die. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's move. Let's keep on going here. Everybody's dying. I don't like it. Let's go. Alright. We're good. Okay. I liked the GTX Titan experience better than this, but this is still very playable and doable. Okay, alright, so good. Give me health, buddy, please. Got him. Nice. Okay, what? Oh, it's an enemy. Oh boy. We're fine. There's more. Look at these gorgeous graphics. Even in 2021 at 720p low settings, this game manages to impress. And let's go back to the times when Call of Duty was actually a well-optimized franchise, you know? This is Call of Duty Black Ops 2. We're gonna play it online, hopefully, at the 1080p resolution using low settings, as you can see. Well, as I told you, this GPU doesn't really support the latest APIs, like DirectX 11, DirectX 12, Vulkan, so you are kind of stuck with older games, and that might be a problem, because although you can easily find a match of Black Ops 2 during the weekends, well, during weekdays, which is right now, you just can't really find matches. And I'm in the EU as well. It's not like I'm in Australia or something, you know? I don't know why I'm trying so hard against bots, to be honest, but you see the point, right? Like, this is an absolutely amazing experience, and I actually just got killed by a bot with a knife. Great. I want to explode this to see minimum FPS, and the minimum is, of course, 69, by the way. Okay, beautiful. Alright, this is a good benchmark, actually. Black Ops 2, if you manage to find a match online, you can actually have a ton of fun. And the same goes for like Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and Black Ops 1 as well. And we're now playing some Minecraft Java Edition at the 1080p resolution, as you can see there, and the high settings with 8 chunks. I'm not using shaders, by the way, because most of them actually don't work in this GPU because it's so old, you know. But these are the settings. Let's go. Okay, oh my goodness. I was expecting it to be good, but not 3 times GT 710 good, you know? This is insane. Of course, if you want these FPS, you will definitely need a very, very beefy CPU as well. The Ryzen 9 is, of course, carrying it a little bit, but we're only seeing what the GPU is actually capable of, because it's at 95% utilization, or 96%. But I am really impressed, guys. Like, what the hell? These are some insane frame rates. I wasn't expecting it. Look at that forest area, 200 plus still. This is insane. Like, it's completely crazy. If all you want is to play Minecraft, for 15 bucks, you can have a GTS 150 or a 9800 GTX or GTX Plus or GTS 250 even, and play it pretty damn well. Like, I'm speechless a little bit. I was expecting it to be better than the GT 710. That GPU was getting like 130 FPS or 150, but not like 2 times better. And this is now Dota 2. A lot of people still play this game, and we're playing it at the 1080p resolution using these settings. These are like low settings, but with the screen render quality at 100%. So we're actually watching a live match at this moment, because I don't really have much time to play an entire Dota game, of course. But this is actually very accurate and a good representation of what you can expect in this game. So let's see if a team fight happens here. Some of the effects will definitely drop your frames by a lot. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're lagging or it's just my internet that's lagging. It's probably my internet, but that's good for us to see the FPS anyway. So lots of effects right here. And it doesn't really drop all that much. This is 100% render resolution as well, so it's great to know that it actually runs pretty okay in Dota 2, even at 1080p. I'd happily play like this, actually. Void Spirit attacks are also pretty intensive on the GPU. Yeah, I mean, it's not perfect by any means, but yeah, it doesn't drop from 30 FPS. So it's a playable experience. I could actually play the game like this and have fun doing so. Yeah, I'm impressed. I'm very curious to see what FPS we get here in CSGO, because this game used to run really well in these old GPUs. We're playing at 720p low settings. All right, let's do this, guys. Start counting our frames. And oh, there's a guy. Up. Okay, this is not too bad. It stutters a bit, so it's not a competitive experience, but you can still have fun. I can only play Minecraft from now on, guys. All right, we got 2 of them. It's actually good now. Okay. It's stabilized a little bit. We might be able to do something now. Whoa! Yeah, guys, coming into this, I expected a heck of a lot worse, that's for sure. Hi. There we go. 7 bullets. That's enough for us to get a couple more. Ah, ha, ha. Oh, so many, so many, so many, so many. Come on. All right, I got him. I got them all. I'm fine. Oh. Well, it doesn't really count from behind, right? Come on. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, I'll need this. Okay. Jesus! Ah! This is Rust now. We're playing it using 90 FOV, 720p resolution, and the lowest settings possible, as you can see. It gets quite decent FPS, not gonna lie. I wasn't expecting to see 40 FPS at 720p, but there is a huge problem with these old GPUs. It's that they don't render trees at the distance, or actually rocks and buildings and stuff, aside from like the major monuments. But as you can see, these trees just popped up out of nowhere. Yeah, that's a big problem, and I'm gonna show you that it's not because oh, wait, it's recting our FPS, by the way, of the draw distance. So I'm gonna increase that draw distance, set it to 2500, which is the maximum. Still the same. It's still rendering in the trees very, very close to you. So that's why I can't really recommend Rust on a GPU like this, because otherwise it would actually be a really playable experience. This can end up being an advantage if you can actually spot people at the distance, because you don't really have anything in front of you and them. But at the same time, I guess the game is more expensive than the GPU itself, so you're probably not gonna play this one. Now we're playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag. A very nice Assassin's Creed title. Some call it the best Assassin's Creed title, actually. We're playing at 720p resolution using the lowest settings, of course. I don't care. I don't care. I know how to play the game. Okay. Let's go. There it is. Beautiful explosions. The ship mechanics are so good in this game, by the way. Okay. Really like it. Alright, there we go. And there's another one there. I think that one's done as well. Yes. All good. We're gonna get this huge ship right here. Almost there. Let's do it. There we go. That is it. Into a cutscene we go. And it's dropping our frames, but it's just a cutscene, I guess, so it doesn't really matter too much. I will say that because it drops from 30, sometimes it's not that enjoyable of an experience, but after seeing somebody playing this at 10 frames per second, I guess this ain't too bad, is it? I mean, I've had worse. I think after testing like GT 710s and GeForce G100s, I am kind of vaccinated against these dips below 30 frames. And every time I get like 25 plus, it ain't that bad, at least to me. It's playable, right? Let's play Far Cry 3 at the 720p resolution using the DirectX 9 API and the low settings now. It's a 60 plus FPS experience, guys. I didn't expect this at all. I think we should probably test this one at 720p medium. Look at that, it's medium settings now, and we lost about like 10 FPS, maybe 20 at times. It's now below 60. I mean, if I had something like the GTS 150 back in 2012 when this game came out, I would be happy as heck playing this game. I played it with around like 30 to 40 FPS, and I played it twice like that. And I still had a lot of fun, so you can definitely enjoy your time here. I'm gonna explode the car to see worst case scenario. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, explosions don't really lower your FPS by much in this game. It's amazing, guys. Come on, enemies. Let's go. Let's have a little bit of a fight, shall we, my friends? Did I kill both of them? I actually did. Alright. I'm not used to this smoothness, you know? Every time I play Far Cry 3, it's because I'm testing an old GPU. And usually, they don't perform that well in this game. This is just crazy good. And look at the fire spreading as well. It looks great even at 720p, guys. Not gonna lie. It definitely does look good. Even in forest areas, it gets good FPS. I'm extremely impressed in this one. Time for another classic. This is Left 4 Dead 2. We're playing it at the 1080p resolution using high settings with no anti-aliasing. This is one of the most intensive maps as well, because of all of the trees and bushes around here, which is really intensive. Oh, there's some motion blur as well. It's quite minimal, so I can deal with that. As you can see, it's not really dropping inside of bushes. The GT240 did drop by quite a bit. And why do I only have... I don't care. What are you trying to do? Okay. Oh, that's a witch. I started a witch. Oh, God. God damn it. Why? Okay. Still drops, as you can see, from 60, but it is really good. This is 1080p high settings after all. And this game is actually from 2008, so it's from the same year as the GTS 150. Another which I am not doing it this time around, guys. You do it. I don't care. Oh, there's a tank. Okay. Where? There he is. Why is he green? What the hell? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've never seen a green tank. Is this the Hulk here? Maybe it's supposed to be the Hulk. What the hell? This is so weird. Oh boy, so many zombies. What the hell? That jump from Jockey, that was amazing. You don't burn yourself here? That's amazing to test the FPS. Look at that. Fire effects, not a problem for a GTS 150. Team Fortress 2. We're playing this one at the 1080p resolution, again using high settings. Okay, so we're getting FPS so high that I think we should probably enable some anti-aliasing. Okay, let's do 4 times MSAA. It's just crazy to me how well these games run on this card. Okay, this is more reasonable. We're getting at 130s, 140s with 4 times MSAA anti-aliasing. So now you could actually get these FPS with a much more reasonable CPU. As a 4th Gen i5 should be capable of running this at up to 200 FPS, I believe, right? And it's done. We won, I guess. Yeah, boy. Get wrecked, everybody. I saw yesterday 120,000 people were playing this game. Unbelievable. It's very old, but it's free to play and it runs on a potato. So, yeah, it's a good game to play on these old GPUs, definitely. I'm 1 HP. Damn it. And finally, for the last game I got, War Thunder, also a free-to-play game that still works in these old GPUs. We're playing at 1080p minimum settings. Yes, it's getting good FPS. Those 30 FPS in the menu were worrying me a little bit, but this is playable like this. It doesn't look beautiful at all, but it's playable. I can actually live with it. You know, it's not bad. Oh boy. There we go. Critical hit. Nice. We got him. Perfect. There we go. I got him. At least one of the guys in the crew. 36 FPS, by the way. It's dropping. Come on. Go! Oh, what the hell? Why don't you do anything? Oh, no. The last game performed pretty well. It's a recent game as well. It's conclusion time, and should you buy the GeForce GTS 150 in 2021? I think you should if you find it for like 10-15 bucks. Well, it all depends on the price, as always. Every GPU is worth it, depending on the price you pay for it. Except for this one. The G100 isn't worth crap. But as you could see, the GTS 150 can actually play a few titles. Even GTA 5 ran without a problem at 720p. It's faster than the GT 710 as well. So if you're wondering if you should buy one of those, well, well, maybe look for this one, or a GTS 250 as well, or a 9800 GTX, which is pretty much the same thing, or a 9800 GTX Plus, which is also pretty much the same thing, in the used market. Maybe you can find one for like 10 to 15 bucks, and I think that's a good price to pay for one of these. At least you can play a few titles until you can actually buy some new GPUs and upgrade. So thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one very soon. As always, love you all. Bye-bye.